Good morning. Hello. Hello to you. Hello to you. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to go ahead and do, I didn't want to, I'm slammed today, but I didn't want to miss a day to chat with you guys. And I created this very easy, simple, fun um, webinar, mini webinar. So we're going to do that today. Okay. 1 second, and I'm going to go over to Facebook and share with the As You Write group. Here we go. Here we go. As you write, as you write. Okay. Okay. What is happening? Okay, here we go. All right. So, yes, we're going to write with the archetypes today. I'm going to keep my other stuff on here so I can make sure I can see comments and things because it's very challenging nowadays with how they've done StreamYard. So if you hear noise in the background, that is just my dog chewing her feet off. Apparently, that's what we're doing today. Let's see, as you were community. Okay, good. All right, so please say hi to me in the comments. Say hi to me. Ignore what I look like. I am where I am. We are all lovable. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to make myself tiny, teeny tiny. Okay, so here we go. All right. Simple and fun exercises are happening today. We're going to discuss Purelight, Chainbreaker, Horizonwalker, and Truthsinger for our archetypes today. So what you're going to do is read the traits of the archetype and then do the exercises provided. Just don't take any more than a couple minutes. This is supposed to be fun and easy and effortless, and that's what it's all about when we're creating. All right. All right, here we go. Let's start with the Purelight. So some of the traits are going to be that childlike wonder and curiosity, that unshakable belief in the inherent goodness of people in the world, a beacon of positivity, lifting others with their hopeful perspective, sensitive to negativity, but resilient in maintaining their light. If you're going through something right now and you're having a hard time accessing that feeling and accessing that knowing, I completely understand. You are not alone in that at all. Just know that if you are experiencing something like that, sometimes doing an exercise like the following might be a way to kind of pop you into a potential better feeling experience. But we've got some other ones coming up. So if this one doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Try the exercise out and then we'll go from there. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Now, this is the quote for the Purelight. Please say hi to me in the comments if you see me. Keep your face always toward the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you, Walt Whitman. And here's your exercise. This can be for your dream journal if you want. Imagine a world where you can relive your best memory. Describe it using all 5 senses. Tap into your sense of wonder, focusing on joy, simplicity, and nostalgia. This is kind of good too because we are going into kind of that holiday season, which is really useful, I think, in connecting with things like nostalgia. So let's see. So just take a couple minutes here and just write as fast as you can. Imagine a world where you can relive your best memory, whatever that is, whenever it is. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. That's okay. You can do it and use your 5 senses. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. Hi, Kim. All right, let's wrap it up in about another 10, 15 seconds or so. Like another 10, 15 seconds. I did say hi to Kim. I just had myself on mute. All right, so I hope you got started there. Just a really quick journal prompt, and this was specifically for, I'll go backwards here. Maybe I will. This was for the Purelight, that childlike wonder and curiosity. All right, let's move forward to the Chainbreaker. I think a lot of people might be resonating with this one right now too. Okay, so just got from, now is it vacay? Vacay? Or is there a place called Vaca? I'm doing well, clearly. Thank you, Kim. All right, the Chainbreaker is strong-willed, independent, and defiant, motivated by a sense of justice and a desire to right wrongs, unafraid to challenge authority and break free from societal constraints, passionate about causes and willing to take risks for their beliefs. Okay, I'll make myself real tiny here. All right. And here is our quote: "It is better to die on your feet than to live on your knees." Emiliano Zapata. Pigeon Forge vacation, Kim says. Hey, Carolyn. Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. You want to work with a little bit of the archetypes today? You're awesome, Kim. All right. So it is better to die on your feet than live on your knees. Does anybody resonate with that? That quote? I've found I understand that quote. I get that quote, and I am all about that quote. Okay, let me just put that out there right now. And because of one of the other ones that we're going to do in just a minute, I am also a Truthsinger, and I try to make sure that I am seeing just about all the perspectives, unless I am convinced unless I'm convinced of my rightness. All right. So the Chainbreaker, again, I just want to go through these traits really quick. Strong-willed, independent, and defiant, motivated by a sense of justice and desire to right wrongs, unafraid to challenge authority, break free from constraints, and passionate about causes. Okay. And then we're going to go do the exercise because I have people coming in. Carolyn, I love you too, Bubba. I love you too, Bubba. Miss you. Love you. What am I doing? Okay. All right. You guys are going to like this. You guys are going to like this. It is. Write a mini manifesto. Write a 2-sentence manifesto about something they believe should change, something that you believe should change. Incorporate the fearless, rule-breaking spirit of the Chainbreaker. Of course, it's okay that you mention the name of your company, Kim. Her company is Freedom Bound Health Counseling. I love that. Freedom Bound, baby. Freedom Bound. Yeah, it's what it's all about, isn't it? 2-sentence manifesto about something you believe should change. What do you feel should change? I'm going to put a minute on the clock. Now, us spiritual people, some of us spiritual people are like, all is well in all of creation. Everything is happening perfectly. Everything is an extension of our own energy. We don't know what anything means or is for. We are judging nothing that we see. We are not a victim to the world we experience or the world we see. We have these really deeply rooted principles in the concepts and ideas of allowing things to happen exactly the way that they should. If you hear a dog scratching, that's just my dog. And so we have these things. And for me, I also know that when I see something that is incongruent with truth, it's very difficult for me to not be willing to say, hey, that's not okay. So what is your mini manifesto? And it could be, you could have anger in it, you could have fear in it, you can have doubt in it, you could have um, righteousness in it. Doesn't matter. It's your mini manifesto just for today, maybe just for the next 2 minutes, but it's okay to get it out. It could also be incredibly deeply profound and joining. It's all up to you. It's not my opinion that matters in this regard, right? All right. Couple minutes on the clock here. Oh, thank you for the hearts and likes, my friends. I love you. Mini manifesto, manifesto. We're gonna manifest a manifesto. That's where I am. All right, wrap up your manifestos. Another 30 seconds or so. All right, let's go to the Horizonwalker. Curious, adventurous, and always seeking the new horizon. Independent and brave, willing to venture into the unknown. Open-minded with a love for learning and growth. Restless and driven by the need to explore both externally and internally. You can be a Horizonwalker and never leave your house, right? You can do that, which I love that because I don't like leaving my house generally. It's not my favorite thing. I'm not a big travel person, but believe me, I have explored every nook and cranny of this thing, this old noggin. So yeah, tell me, does this resonate with you? Put in the comments, yes, no, or whatever, or yeah, kind of. Oh yeah, I do. I love to travel. I love to connect with people. I love to learn new things. I love to explore my own mind. I love to access my feelings in different, unique ways. I love to learn. I love to grow. Even in loving to learn and to grow, there's challenge in that, too. So the Horizonwalker is the archetype. And what we're talking about here is you're popping in here. I see Carmen. Hi, Carmen. We are writing with archetypes this morning, so we're doing some exercises. We did some exercises already. This is the third one, so we have one more after this, but let's stick with this one. So Horizonwalker, and these are the traits. And here is the quote. To travel is to take a journey into yourself, right? Because just exploring outside of ourselves is, and facing some of those things. Like I don't like to travel too much. I don't. I'm a very comfort. I'm a comfort seeker. I like pleasure, and if I'm stressed because I feel, like I'm, going to irritate somebody with my presence because I'm a little stressed or anxious about, traveling or flying or, whatever. I would rather not put that upon anyone else. Carson, hi Carson. So it is a little different for me. However, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and start your exercise because there's just something going on here. All right, here we go. But anyway, I'm not a big travel person, but I am good at looking at myself. All right, so here's a fun thing to do. Map your world. Create a quick map of a fictional place you'd love to explore with 3 to 5 landmarks. Name each landmark and share what makes it unique, like Dragon's Tooth Mountain or the Shimmering Bay of Stars. And just this is to be fun. And if you're like, well, I'm not really a fiction person or I don't really dig that, then create a map of your world. You can also create a map of your own belief systems or your own concepts or ideas. You can add maybe some of the things from the Chainbreaker about your manifesto about how that world would look. How that map would be. Or you can even go back to the Purelight and what kind of world would the Purelight love to live in? You can do that kind of thing as well. Or, just your own belief systems is enough. So let's put a couple minutes on the clock here and just write. I got to tell you, I love all the hearts and the thumbs up. Thank you. My dog is all over the place this morning. I'm not gonna lie. She just, okay. Okay. Look. She won't even look at me now. Oh! Do you need to see everyone? Do you need to see everyone? Do you need to see people? Is that you? She loves the archetypes. She loves the Horizonwalker. She loves to go for walkies. Got a butt in my face. Okay. I know you're trying to concentrate on your 3 to 5 landmarks right now, but I thought I'd share anyway. Carson, Carolyn, Kim, Carmen. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you. guys. Let's see. Okay, let's wrap it up in about 30 seconds or so. I am. I'm committed to a walk, Kim. That's for sure. That's okay. She deserves it. She doesn't go far. She's an elder mama, aren't you? Yeah, elder mama. All right, let's go ahead and wrap that up. So sorry, a little bit all over the place this morning, but I'm gonna be all right. Myself tiny. All right, here we go. Let's go to the Truthsinger. This is the last one. Our Truthsingers are thoughtful, wise, and introspective, passionate about seeking knowledge and understanding the world, skilled at analyzing complex ideas and sharing their insights with others, can be deeply reflective, always questioning and seeking truth. So you might have the Horizonwalker and the Truthseeker be very similar because they were always wanting to explore in some way, whether it's just understanding how the world works. But in order to understand how the world works, sometimes you have to be out in the world and experience things firsthand. So it can be very similar in that way. But at the same time, you have the Truthsinger that will, it's not really a flaw, but it can be hard to nail down how they truly feel about things because they're so busy making sure they've seen every aspect of a situation or a problem or whatever that it can be difficult to go, I fully agree or disagree with this thing. A lot of times they can find the fundamental things to disagree with, but ultimately when it comes to human nature, it can be a little bit more challenging. So but they're very good at it. They're very good at looking at all angles and all perspectives. And that deep reflective sense is always questioning, and I did a video yesterday and I talked a bit about how a Truthsinger would question something. It's more of that coach perspective. And I use the example, and I'll just share this one really quickly and then we'll go into the exercise, which is if someone says to the Truthsinger, the sky is blue, somebody else says, no, the sky is green, the Truthsinger, even though might see the sky is blue, will ask the one that doesn't just go, well, the sky is blue, I see it as blue, so therefore it's blue, and I'm going to say that that's what it is. They'll instead ask the person that sees the sky is green and say, what is green to you? How do you know that it's green? I want to understand the perspective that you have on green, because we could be seeing the same color, but see it just in a little different way. I could be seeing it at a different angle than they're seeing it. So when you have a Truthsinger, they're going to ask these kind of questions instead of just assuming that they're right. And that's a very interesting place to be in. So let me go ahead and pull up the next one. I got people popping in. Just stop by to say hello this morning. I'll come back and watch the replay. Good stuff so far. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Carson. All right. Here we go. Here's the quote for the Truthsinger. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. That is the way. It's the way. We know nothing. Carolyn and I have been course students for a long time. She's a teacher. I am not a teacher. I just so appreciate her wisdom and knowledge and how she sees course and how she teaches course. But I feel like this is very much rooted. Course is very much rooted in this kind of principle. I'm just trying to go back, which came first, course or Socrates? I'm pretty sure it was Socrates, but the truth is true always, right? So no matter where it came from, it's a resonance. It's accurate. So the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. But it's so interesting because Socrates said a lot of things that he knew. So, so it doesn't mean we don't have an opinion, right, on things. It just means that we're willing to see farther than just the end of our nose. Okay. So write a wise saying. Write your own piece of wisdom as if you were the sage sharing advice with someone. Examples could be on life, love, or creativity. You can make it sincere, funny, or poetic. So I'll give you a couple minutes here on the clock. Thank you, Carlin Mackey. Miss Carlin. What is your wise saying? What's something that you could put on your refrigerator magnet that would instill hope, joy, happiness, kindness, love, knowing? All right, we'll wrap that up. I like this kind of thing too. You know, we talk about, and I talked about the 6 word story, the 6 word story, and there was, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was something like a kid wrote something like deep in my soul I rest, or something like that. And it's like, oh my God. It was like a really profound thing a child wrote, because a teacher did this kind of exercise with, a bunch of like 8-year-olds or something. And they're just like deep, profound wisdom coming from them. So you can also look at this as a 6-word story type of thing. And just Stephen Colbert does the Colbert questionnaire, and he says, describe your life, the rest of your life, in 6 words, or 5 words rather, and they just kind of list off or whatever. So I don't know, it's kind of an interesting concept, isn't it? What would your 5 words be for the rest of your life? What would you love to incorporate into the rest of your life? All right, so we're going to go back. Okay, that's me. Thank you for watching. I hope you like spending this time with the archetypes. There's more to come. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off and just put me, Lord. Look at me. I look amazing. I'm glad I put my beauty filter on this morning. Thank you guys for joining me. Carolyn, Carson, Kim, Carmen. Those of you who I didn't see, did I say Kim? Yay, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Hearts right back to you. Thumbs up. Oops. I am lots happening for me. I'll give you guys an update soon. But I would like to put together a free class for you guys that will incorporate exercises and all kinds of things. Maybe I think it'll be a Zoom call, a private Zoom call. Have you register? I'm probably going to do it next week. And it'll be just fun, total PJ party, just enjoying ourselves and connecting, and that's it. Nothing too wild and crazy. I really want to bring this. I'll publish the book, of course, maybe by the end of the year. And then I'll put together classes for next year. I want to try to do in person, and I want to try to do, in person and virtual. So the archetypes are so fun. I think they're just so fun. So we're going to play with that. And it's so ancient. It's ancient wisdom, ancient truths, ancient humanity that we can pull forward, evolved, evolved. So thank you, Kim. So grateful for this class. Um, need some CE for counseling if you do those. I don't have credit. I've looked into it before. CEUs, like college credits, right? For continuing education. That's right. Continuing education credits. But I should look into that because I'm sure writing pulls into just about every different type of thing, whether it's creative writing or not. But I see you on here. I see you saying hi. Please, please, please go back to the beginning. We had a few really good exercises. You got to see my dog. So love to build some similar classes for new counselors. CE applicable. Yes, spirit, yet spirit filled. Yes, I'd love that. If you have any information, Kim, on CEUs, continuing education units, I think is what it's called. I would love to know, because I'd love to be able to add that as a bonus to how, to people who might be, paying for virtual classes or paying for in-person classes, so that they get an additional benefit if they need it, whether they are, I think writing kind of goes along with everything, doesn't it? Like, we all need to know how to write if we run any kind of business to a certain degree. I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I love you so much, and my heart is with you always, and I will talk to you later. Bye. She said, I'll share my research as I proceed. Perfect. Thank you, honey.